Right, looks like both streams are up. The microphone moved just a little bit from my face. Let's go change some stuff in here. Get our thumbnail up. Because, I remembered to make one today. We're a little bit late. I've been having a little trouble staying asleep lately. And getting a good, complete night's sleep because it's cold right now. Thankfully, that's only going to be for a little while longer. And we're going to go ahead and not be having the super cold weather anymore for a little while at least. I'm hoping it lasts. I'm hoping it lasts all the way through the rest of the winter. I doubt it will, but maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, got all that done. Let's go ahead and change up our settings here. Graphics, we go high graphics. Epic view distance. Yeah, alright. Quality. And we save that. We are going to get our sleep schedule fixed. It's just not happening right this moment. Because when it's super cold like this, I just sleep more. Um, so yeah. So we just haven't gotten that stuff done. Haven't gotten our schedule fixed. We may try and stay up all night through a night or something, and I don't know, do something. We'll figure it out. Maybe take a day off and figure it out. I think we are going to be taking tomorrow off from streaming. Because I really need to do something tomorrow. So depending on what the temperature is. I think it's supposed to warm up tomorrow. So if it does, that'll be great. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be... The highs are supposed to be 30 tomorrow. Wait. Saturday. It's supposed to go all the way up to 40s or the high. That's going to be awesome. I'm very excited about that. We actually are looking at... Yeah, as soon as it starts getting warmer tomorrow, it doesn't get cold again for as long as the forecast goes out. Today's in the 40s, which I can deal. Anything between the 20s and 40s is fine with me. I can deal with that just fine. But this whole 7 or 8 degrees garbage for the birds, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Alright, so let's take a little look here. Um, I prefabbed yesterday the stuff I'm gonna need for this little smelting station I want to make. So we've got 4 tech turrets, we got 4 regular turrets, we got some bullets here, we got a gen, we got all this stuff. So we're gonna take all that stuff over where we're gonna go here. We're just gonna take some bullets out here. I don't need a ton of bullets for these. We've got some turrets that have some extra ammo in them. Maybe not very many turrets that have some extra ammo in them. We'll leave these 2 here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want 2 more slots. I really need to make a bunch of ammo. My ammo is so garbage right now. I'm such a bad person. So now we've got 300 bullets each. We've got 200 shards each. Whoops, talking to myself. So let's put some of this stuff in the link storage here. We'll just leave from the other location. Let's take out this stuff that doesn't need to be in here. So I've just been leaving things in here for a while now. Because I'm a bum. Yeah, alright. We actually do need this sickle here. Let's go ahead and grab that out, actually. Like to keep it on me just in case I need it. Let's go get this other stuff. Get these foundations. Come back to those ceilings in just a second. I don't actually know if I'm going to make 2 floors. I don't really know exactly how this whole build is going to go. But yeah, we'll get these ceilings. And we'll get this going here. The big deal is I want to try and only need to make or use 1 teleporter to make this whole thing happen. So I also put a teleporter in the sunken forest. It's not a great spot that I put it in to gather up resources and stuff. I definitely could have found a better spot, but it's good enough that I'm not terribly worried about it. Let's go ahead and throw out our RG and let's start moving some things over to the RG here. The biggest reason I want to be able to put a link storage over in this other spot is I want to be able to get out the element from my link storage and not have to like leave a bunch of element over in this base. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We'll just put everything over here. That's fine. We'll just have to get a little crystal. Be able to do that here in a little while. Isn't a big deal. We do need to go ahead and bring a little bit of element with us though. Just to get this thing going. Off we go to our smelting station location. Gonna eat some food there real quick. I want to go Mimi's while we're flying. Don't want to go memes while we're flying. We're actually gonna have to find a spot here. Regen our stamina. Look at all these freaking corrupted pteranodons over here. Goddamn ridiculous. God damn ridiculous. I am pretty excited about making our little crafting or smelting station thing over here. A really, really good location. I love it because, ooh, that is so many corrupted pteranodons. I'm about to have a bad day, I think. Yep, gonna have a bad day. I did not turn fast enough there. Hopefully we can get these all killed here. Think we should be fine, but maybe not. Quite a lot of them. That was interesting. I don't know why. I've gotten into the habit, I guess, from PvP on this server with the Managarmers and the Snow Owls. I've just gotten in the habit of flying up when things attack me when I'm on my RG. It's not necessarily a great thing right now, because these Pteranodons don't have stamina like the PvP enemies do. So if I got up there and I ran out of stamina, we'd be in a bad, bad way. We'd be in a bad, bad way. Do 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 do. Oh, ha, ha. Is it right here? Is it right here? It actually might be this spot right here. Yeah, I think it's right here. Let's make sure that in the last 12 or so hours, nobody else has decided that this would make a good little outpost for them. They did not. So let's go fly out here. So this is what I'm talking about though. Like on an RG and stuff, it's really easy not to get into the red, to still be able to get down here. And that's important to me, because if you have to go out into the red to get over here, then that's kind of like a mesh location. But the red is actually a ways out. So I don't have to go into the red to get out here. I feel making this location. We just want to get things a little flat. This is actually way more angled than I thought it was. So we're going to start off here with some bounties. We want to go probably all the way back into this corner here. This is kind of the high spot. And I want to place this foundation right here. I want to take it down. Like that. And honestly, I probably don't have enough foundations. I thought maybe 30 or 40 was going to be enough. I think I pretty well underestimated how large area this is. Um, we're not gonna need to go any further out than it absolutely takes to get these steam forges in here. So it's possible we'll have enough. But let's see, we've only got 10 left. That's not even going to be enough for a whole other. Okay. Yo, what's up? Not your Selena? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Love seeing a new face. Oh, it's not yours, Lena. Lena? Lena? How are you today? It's going great over here. We're just getting ourselves a little smelting outpost made up. I forgot to change my title. It still says our center base was meshed. Oh well. That happened yesterday. I'm not actually that worried about it anymore. Are you playing some Extinction or do you play ARK? You know, it's going great. Going great. We've had some real good success recently. Having a lot of fun. Let's see. About this here. You know, I have never played Subnautica. That is, not really my game. I tend to like to, um, I tend to like to play MMO style survival games. I like to have other people around because I feel like having other people around just kind of makes the game more interesting, more unpredictable. So I don't really like to play the single player survival games. That's not really my jam. But I hear it's a great game. I mean, it looks super good. Let's see here. We're gonna get one down right there, and then I want the other one just one foundation off. Is this one's little ramp thing goes pretty much all the way to the edge. So that's what we're going to want here as well. This thing go all the way to the edge. We get one foundation between them. All right, that lines up pretty nice. Before I decide that that's good, though, what I want to do is I want to see. Yeah, I can put myself a teleport right in there, which is great. You like my stream? Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I do stream every day. Um, I've been streaming for about 6 months now. And I take a day off every now and then, but for the most part, I stream 7 days a week. And I usually try and get about 6 to 8 hours in a day. And I treat it like a full-time job, you know? Been having a lot of fun with it. It has drastically improved my enjoyment of the video games that I play to stream them and, you know, have like a community to interact with while I play. It's been really a lot of fun. Okay, so this goes. There's something I want to check here. Um, I mostly play one video game at a time. Right now, I'm really on. Um, this ARK Survival Ascended. When I first started, I played once human, so we switch things up a little bit every now and then. I've got a pretty obsessive personality, so when I play a game, I tend to just play that game. And so yeah, I don't really do the variety thing. I like to just kind of stick to what I'm doing. Okay, that's not gonna let me put that there. Let me put no. Hmm. Hmm. This is just not working out the way I want it to. Hey, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. Not yours? Let's see here. How do we get this? How do we get this to go where we want it to? I was hoping to only need to put one teleporter in order to teleport all the resources in and out of here. That doesn't look like it's going to be possible. I can get a teleporter down here. So what I might do is put a Dedi storage um, right here where this teleport's at. And then we can use the teleporter to teleport in and drop stuff off. Then we'll use the Dedi storage to pull stuff out, fill up the Dedi. But I really don't like that idea. I really wish that I could get it up there. But I think that would require two. Or maybe, we'll just use some tech legs to take everything out, get to our teleporter. We'll have to see a couple of things here. But yeah, everything seems to be going good there. So we're going to leave these two steam forges. Pretty much all I wanted was the steam forges here. We're going to get our tech gen out. Drink some water, eat some food. And some of that there. So let's put our tech gen. Don't want it on our structures really, because that's a bad place for it. Can we get it maybe like in this corner over here, or I guess we could place it underneath here, but that'd make it really easy to destroy actually. I want to let you know that I do custom artwork for streamers. I am not interested. Sorry. Please do not solicit me for art on my stream or art on my stream. Hmm. That is a practice that absolutely has to stop. It is not something that you should just be coming into somebody's stream to harass them about. You want to do custom artwork for people, that's fine. Find a way to contact them privately. Find an email address or some sort of something connected to their account. Shoot them a message. Don't come interrupt my stream and interrupt potential conversations I could be having with real viewers to solicit some garbage that you just got off of an AI. This is not going to be like some great turret setup because this is just a smelting station. The resources aren't going to stay here very long, or even really ever. The point of all this stuff right now. Oh, at 200. Oh my gosh. I hate this freaking game. Please, for the love of God, split. Okay, that was obnoxious. Turn that on. Turn that on. Yeah, this is just a really, really basic sort of defensive thing. We're just getting some turrets down on this smelting station. All this is just these two steam forges. One good run of metal is more than enough to pay for these steam forges. So if they get destroyed, like that would suck. But it's also not really that big of a deal. Can I please access? We're going to put the heavy turrets off of the structure. So we want a heavy turret back here protecting the Jenny. 3. We're actually going to take these other heavy turrets and we're going to put them like down on the ground over here. We'll put one in this corner so it'll protect that backside there. One in the middle here. Actually, we'll put it way far out a little here. And we'll put one over here. This is honestly a pretty defensible base location. Just because you can only approach it from one side and your margin for error is pretty thin. Right? You've almost got to come down into the red to get down here. And so this is, I mean, honestly, just a great base location. If you were just starting out and you could put like a nice strong tower up here. Because I don't know, well, I guess you can fly in from pretty far out this way. Ooh, hold up. Wait a minute. See what we got down here. There like a legit rat hole down here? Oh, there is like a legit rat hole down here. That is kind of a big entrance. But I feel like I could hide some stuff in here. That's interesting right there. It is super hot over here. This is technically part of the sulfur wastes, I believe. Actually, look up here. So, yeah, this is part of the sulfur wastes. So it's even like extra, extra hot. Which is a bit sucky, honestly. But that's fine. Even better defense. So yeah, we've got our smelting station up. I need to put a bed over there, probably. And I need to get a linked storage. I did get the stupid birds to attack me again. Freaking corrupted pteranodons, dude. I hate you so very much. Does this hole go all the way through? Oh, it does. Okay, let's get back to our base here. Let's get back to our base. That is a corrupted wyvern. What in the hell? Okay. Now I think it's time to get a whole lot of metal. That's what time I think it is. We're gonna go back over to our base over here. We're gonna try and get an entire one of those filled up. Hey, King Saga's here. But we're gonna try and get an entire one of those indie forges filled up. 300 slots of metal. I do want to check. I actually haven't turned my Discord on today. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. I want to check and see what the rates are looking like. Even if we're back down to regular 2.5 rates, I'm still going to farm all day today. Like I said, I'm not going to stop farming until I have like a super strong base. Totally prefabbed. Ready to go. Put some of this stuff back away. Is there anything else in the bird? I forgot to put up anything that I wanted to put up? No. We're good. Let's take a look. Do I have any messages or anything on here? Doesn't actually look like I have any messages. That's a first in a while. And it looks like the server rates did change back. Duty. Duty, duty, duty. So we're going to be farming today, but we're going to be farming at regular 2x rates. Or 2.5x, I guess. We want to get technical. That's fine. We can totally do that. Let's get our Anki thrown out. Let's get after it. There you go, Anki. Thing feels really quiet and subdued today. I don't really know why. My brain feels a little quiet today, which is great. Really great. Because boy howdy, sometimes that thing is loud as fuck. Just yelling at me. It's kind of shut the fuck up today, which feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. We're going to be going everywhere we can to try and find metal today. We'll probably go over to the wastes area near that base over there. We're actually going to need to get some real cooked meat probably to do that with any sort of effectiveness. We're going to go around here. We're going to go around our area in the sunken forest, right? We've got a teleport over there. So we're going to go hit that teleport up, and we're going to try and find any metal we can over there. We're just going to find metal everywhere we can today. And try and get this steam forge filled up. If I can do a steam forge a day the next week or so, that should be more than enough to make, well, honestly, it'll be way more than enough. So a steam forge has 300 slots. 100 slots is 30k, so that's 90k. it takes 1.5 metal to make an ingot, 1.5 raw to make an ingot in a steam forge. So at 90k in a regular indie forge, you'd be getting 45k. But since you only use up 1.5, you actually get another half of 45k, which is 22.5. So we should get 67.5k minus 150 because one of those slots is going to be taken up by the element that you have to put in there. So you do use, it's about 4 or 5 element per full steam forge to smelt everything down. But honestly, that's not really a whole lot of element when you look at what you get for it. So that'll be pretty great. And then I also want to get 300 slots of wood for the other one, make charcoal. And then we're going to spend some time getting some I swear I speak English. We're going to spend some time getting some flint and some stone, because we're going to need a whole lot of flint and stone to make enough spark powder to use our charcoal, because we're going to get 30k charcoal out of one steam forge. Is that really all you get, is 30k out of a steam forge? I guess it'll depend. I don't actually know if it's still a 1-to-1 with the steam forge. And that'll be kind of interesting information to get, because, you know, the steam forge does metal differently. And so if it also does wood differently, then maybe I'll get like 40k from 30k wood, which would actually be a pretty huge deal. Wood's one of those things, charcoal is one of those things that you've never had any sort of bonus to, right? It's always been 1-to-1. You get a wood, it turns into a charcoal. And so to maybe have a forge that could potentially change that, will be pretty crazy. No, I don't know if it actually does, right? I haven't put any wood in a steam forge yet, so I don't know how that shakes out. But we'll definitely take a look when we do our wood runs today. Get that steam forge all the way filled up. We will 100% be taking a look at how much it uses and how much it puts out, because that'll be really interesting. Oh, I just like put myself in the way of that too. Stupid. Ah well. I know we're getting like, not even, we're getting more than half of what we would normally be getting, but it feels like it takes so much longer to farm metal when we're at 2.5x rates than when we're at 4.5x rates on the weekends. This is just booty cheeks. We got to get 300 slots of metal, which is not insignificant. Um, right now, if we look, we've only got like 12 slots. So we're looking for 30 times the amount of metal we've gotten just so far, which is insane to think about. So this is something we're going to be doing for a few hours. That's just the way it is. And that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the worst. Bring back the 4.5x rates. Please. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't know. Let's see. We're not even at 4 stacks yet, so we're a little over 2k. Or a little over 20 stacks. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure we can get to at least 30 stacks. Actually, I think we get to about 50 stacks in a run. So that'll mean we'll need to do 6 full runs. I think I can get 2 or 3 out of this spot. And then if I can get 2 or 3 over near the sulfur wastes, and then another 2 or 3 down in the forest, then we should be good. And we should be able to get that whole thing filled up just from the metal nearby to our teleports. Hopefully I don't have to range too far. But I will. I will range as far as I have to. I'm filling these up today with wood and metal. And I honestly, because it's kind of easy to fill up the wood one, I might go ahead and fill up the wood one twice. Because I can do, at least 100 slots per go with the mammoth. So we'll fill it up, we'll let it burn down, we'll pull all the charcoal, and then we'll fill it up again. And then we're going to do, some crystal. We're going to do some more obsidian. We're going to do um, some more chitin for cementing paste. We're going to do lots of stone. We're going to be farming so much stone today. It's not even going to be funny. And we're also going to have to go ahead and farm some flint. The reason we're going to farm flint instead of grind it is just one grinder is not enough when it comes to making flint. We're not going to destroy our grinder. Yo, look at all this obsidian. I never come over here and get all this obsidian, I don't think. I'm going to have to start making this part of our obsidian farm. There's tons of it right there. But, yeah, so the big deal here will be getting just everything that we can for bullets and all that stuff. Because we're going back to our base location on the center. But we're not doing it until we are loaded for bear. Because that's what it takes. We are going to get hectic with our build here. The whole inside of that base is just going to be turrets. Fucking everywhere. We're going to put up a couple extra jennies. Put up a bunch of turrets. We going ham. We're going to vault drop our turrets. Or not our turrets. We're going to vault drop our jennies. So that you can't just bring, 10C4 or whatever. Call it a day. That sucks a bag of dicks. We're really going to be getting after it. Oh, who's that over there? Oh, SS tamed that. I'm pretty sure that's just a person. That's kind of crazy. Pretty sure that person's solo, though. Hope I don't get zapped. Oh, and they got a Giga? It must not just be one person. Unless they got the Giga following them or something. Yo, what up, Quizza? How are you today? How goes it? There's a couple of Gigas there. They're definitely not just one person. Moving to a new apartment tomorrow, packing stuff again. Hey, good job. Way to get that taken care of quickly. Is it kind of near this area that you've been enjoying living in the Airbnb? Or is it somewhere far away from there? No, just the center base got meshed yesterday. I just didn't change the name or the title of the stream. But yeah, the center base got meshed yesterday. I meant to change the titles, but I didn't. Now I can't change the one on YouTube. I guess I can if I go into YouTube, but I can't through my OBS. Let's see. Let's go in there and change it. Title. Production day. Save. All right, there we go. Now we're good. Now people won't think I got meshed again. Did we get all the stone out? No. Throw out all the stone. These two things. Fly with me, let's fly away. And whoops, throwing that out a little too far there. That might turn into a problem. Oh, we have a whip, so we're good. Never mind. Pinky, you're in the friggin' way. Okay, well, let's get teleported over here. Can we just do that? Yeah, that's nice. And let's go back and pick up the rest of this. Nice. And we teleport right back over here. Oh, cool. 49 slots. Cool. 1/6 of the way to full. Let's actually go get some more food and refill our water. We don't want to be dying out there. And we ought to go ahead and repair. We lost a bunch of our gilly. Let's go ahead and see about repairing some of that. over this fuck. Whip all my gillies so I stop dying. Let's go ahead and grab up some more grub here. Boop. Fill my water. And get back to it. My stupid Anki says it's level 1 now. At least with the Anki, it doesn't really matter as much. It's only really annoying when my RG says it, because the RG will notice the Anki's weight, even if I can't see it, because of that glitch. So it's fine. Won't cause any weird glitchiness. Let's go ahead. Get this Anki filled up. Gonna kill all these stupid pteranodons. Oy vey. Oh, now my freaking RG says level 1 too. This is happening more and more and more, and they need to figure it out. This is really starting to piss me off. Can we just not have dumb crap going on? Drop all that. Drop that. And here we go. So we're going to do a bunch of stuff here, but we still want to utilize the plan that we were intending to utilize with our center base. Um, and so what we're going to do is we're probably going to go back to that center rat hole, because that's fine. I like that rat hole. And we're going to get a bunch of turrets put inside. And that should hopefully help protect us from the mean old meshers. But the most important thing there is that we have to also set ourselves up a place where we can do some gathering. That's going to be pretty gosh darn important. And so we're going to go to the same sort of area that we were planning on going before, which is over into the center. We're going to go to another center, and we're going to go over in that sort of southeast corner, and we're going to drop ourselves a transmitter there. We're going to get a good donkey. We're going to be able to farm crystal there. We're going to be able to farm stone there. We're going to be able to farm metal there. And well, I think that's really... Oh, and oil. Yeah, and we're going to be able to farm oil there. So we're going to be able to do some great farming with a good donkey over there. And donkeys, especially as a solo, are just kind of a superior way to farm, because you don't have to do this like you're doing with the RG, where you have to jump off all the time to go do that. So while there are really good above ground farming locations, now that the center is out and now that they've made, it looks like, some significant changes to the availability of metal in the center, there's just no reason, once we have a server that we can transfer on and off of, not to be going and doing just huge donkey farms in the center. It also seems like it's going to be fairly safe to do, because if there's metal everywhere under the ocean in the center, then even if there are other people sort of at the same time doing that gathering, we don't have to worry too much. About bumping into them. And even if we did, like, it's a person on a donkey. We'll just run away. It'll be fine. It's unlikely that they're, like, running around with a donkey with an escort. Although maybe that's something we could do, is we'll get a donkey and we'll swim around and, you know, gather up our metal and stuff, and then maybe we can just get a squid to follow us or a shark to follow us. Probably a shark will be better. And then if for some reason we bump into somebody who's on a donkey, or, you know, some other creature like that, maybe we can take our shark and just go mess them up. That seems like a fun idea, if I'm being honest. Something that's pretty fun about underwater PvP is you can't really use a lot of weapons underwater. Now, they have made some changes with ASA. You can now get harpoon guns or harpoon launchers that have quality. So it's not just the primitive harpoon launcher of ASE. You can now get, you know, up to 298% damage harpoon launchers. So it may be possible to bump into somebody who's got like a really good harpoon launcher, and maybe they just harpoon gun my freaking donkey down. Honestly, that might be just a good idea in general. If I can find a good harpoon launcher, you go mess with people's donkeys. If I see them, could be entertaining. Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit here. You fucker. Glacius has joined the ARK. Ooh. Okay. Okay, hang on. Hang on now. Hang on now. He just threw doo-doo at me. Why did that stupid creature throw doo-doo at me? Dude, snakes come at you from so far away. They are so angry. Just relax, Boa. It's okay. I think we're gonna hit this last little node here. And then I want to get back. One, two, three, four, five, six. That's only like 35 slots. 6 times 6 is 36. Yeah, I don't like that. Why do I have so many fewer slots than normal? Whatever. We're going to take this back real quick because I need to go use the restroom. Need to go use the restroom. I'll have to turn my heater back on too. It is hella cold today. Oh my goodness. It honestly feels even colder today than it did yesterday. I may not be able to do a whole stream tonight. I kind of want to be able to put my hands underneath my blanket next to my body to keep them warm. So actually, I think we're probably going to do that. It's definitely just too cold to be streaming today. And I would just end up having to run my heater the whole time. There'd be background noise, and I don't really feel like running the heater that much. So, yeah, we're probably going to call it today. I probably won't be back tomorrow. I hate to basically take 2 days in a row off because this has been a really short stream. But tomorrow things are supposed to start to warm up a little bit, and I need to do some work around the house. It's just all there is to it. So, yeah, we are not going to be streaming tomorrow. So it'll be almost 48 hours before y'all see me again. I'll be back day after tomorrow. get back after it. Hopefully everything doesn't go to shit, because I probably won't even be playing tomorrow at all. I'm definitely not going to play a ton today. I might play a little today, later on. Probably not going to play much today. Just because I don't want to have my hands out of my blanket. Since I started streaming, honestly, this will probably be the least I've played video games in a single day since I started. So that's kind of weird. But yeah. Oh, you can put, so you can make gasoline in here, okay. It's 87 slots. It's not half bad. But let's get teleported back over here. And let's cry up our creatures and stuff. Yeah, so thanks everybody for coming by today. Stan, what's up? Quiz, I'm glad you found an apartment. That's great. But like I said, we're just going to call it for the day. Maybe I'll play a little more later. Maybe I'll try and get those forges filled up. Just kind of slow and steady today. And yeah, then tomorrow I've got some work around the house I need to do, so we're not going to stream tomorrow. And then day after tomorrow, we'll be streaming at our regular time. So Thursday will be the next time y'all see me. I'm sorry to take so much time off, but that's just the nature of life. Sometimes you gotta take a couple of days to make sure you get everything you need to get done. We're gonna do that.